Hello everyone, what is going on? My name is Timpedia and welcome back to Let's Play The Witcher 3. Don't mind me, I'm just in the middle of finishing a quest in my new armor. So yeah, I've done a bunch off camera, including going on vacation for a few days, so I was away from the game for a few days. But I've done a lot off camera. I've really explored a lot. I got the Grandmaster Wolf set. I'm in good shape. And right now I'm returning to a bleeding tree. There was a quest where a guy claimed to have found a bleeding tree from legend, and as far as I could tell, it actually does bleed. I found a witch on top of that mountain who supposedly had cursed the woman into turning into a tree because she had fallen in love with the knight who had been promised to the woman. And then the man was like, oh no, I don't actually want to be with the woman, I want to be with the witch. And then he changed his mind, so then she cursed the woman because she was like, no, you can't go back. So yeah, now I told her to go screw herself, and I'm going to try to remove the curse myself. No idea how it's going to go. I also have this, which is the sword I get from doing the 5 Virtues quest, and I got it from the Lady in the Lake. You can't upgrade it, but... And it's actually better than the Grandmaster Wolf Silver Sword because it has a permanent damage boost ability. Damage by 10%. And when you kill something with it, you get a permanent damage increase to a max of 20, increasing along with your character level. So I can get 20 damage boost out of that. So it's already stronger than my Wolf Grandmaster. So yeah, I haven't put any sigils in or anything like that. I probably should. Actually, we'll do that right now. Fuck it. Do I have any, like, high-level ones? Lesser, greater. These are for sign intensity. Is that it? Huh. I thought there were more varieties. But I'm probably high. Oh, right, dies. Change the preview. Okay, so I can use some dyes. How would blue look? Oh, I need a dye for each piece. Gotcha, gotcha. Black looks cool, though. As always. Well, what do I want to put in the sword is actually 5% chance to stun, attack power... Bleeding, stagger, freeze, and adrenaline point gain. And armor piercing. Sign intensity, burning. Well, definitely attack power. What's fun? Stuns. Whoop. Stun. Nice. Art is... yeah, push. I've been liking push a lot lately, so... What the fuck? It's not like constant scrolling up, it's weird. Yeah, so I can have 3 different oils, but I don't get the bomb thrown without delay because I took away the sword, but honestly, I don't really care. And I took off my master-crafted wolf. I'll show you guys the house. I didn't do as much upgrading as I'd hoped, but I do have a few things on display, which is fun. But anyway, let's return to this bleeding tree so we can get back to the main story. What happened? Why is the music so sad? Hey, bud.
So, you met the witch. You must have. What did you learn?
I know how to lift the curse.
Daphne's kerchief. We'll use it to lift the curse, but we gotta start at the right time. When the hour comes, I'll light 4 fires for the 4 winds, then begin the ritual.
Fires? Then I shall be of use to you after all. Seems you need wood. Much of it.
Chop as much as you can. I'll see to the rest.
Chop, 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 woodcutter boy. Chip, chop, chip, chop, chip, chop, chip, chop, chip, chop.
I've chopped and stacked the wood. What now?
My turn. Gotta light fires and talk to the woman enchanted in the tree. No idea how this'll turn out, so just in case, stand at a distance.
Like your doggo over there, or
And
that's
if
not
you
actually.
see me draw my sword, run.
Oof. Now I don't know if I can use ignite or, yeah.
Look your last to the world's four winds. From the south, not a word.
Geralt.
From the east, no cry is heard.
This is how awesome each side quest is.
From the north, silence sighs.
Really, Geralt? You set yourself on fire?
From the west, peer hollow eyes. Cease your vigil. Dead he lies.
Oh.
Hear me, you who hide beneath this bark. Recall today who you really are. Behold a kerchief, proof of your love for another.
Oh, we just burned the handkerchief. This doesn't sound good.
Run!
Fuck. Hi, Daphne.
Run.
Oh, fuck. Ow. I'm losing stuff. Whoa! What the hell is all this? Oh my god. What the hell was that? She just fucking exploded. Like she went from nothing to a million. That was wild.
Damn it.
All right. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, okay, so if I'd talked to the witch, I could have freed the woman from the tree and she would have been a ghost. That wasn't even an optional thing. Alright, whatever. This wasn't gonna end well no matter what. What the fuck is this attack? Oh my god. Wrong one. Alright, that's just some bullshit, so... Come on! Fuck. Nope, I didn't end this correctly, but that's on me.
Fucking fairy flaps, what the demon happened there?
My fault. Went about lifting the curse the wrong way. More like tore than freed her from her prison. Shock was too much. Released all the rage and pain that was in her.
Okay.
Blimey, man. I suppose that's what I get for hiring a bungler.
What?
The lady's pain is done. She'll suffer no more in the tree. Now take your coin and go.
Damn, dude. Alright, just because you said that. Fuck you. Now I'm loading it. Alright, so I needed to find her bay's bones or something. I wonder if I can go talk to the witch again? It doesn't say anything about... Well, I can't. Oh, I bet I know where it is. There was a cave entrance. Yeah, right over here. I bet his bones are in this cave. A bungler. Shut up. Whoa. These fucking things. These guys are no bueno. They're not the worst, but they're certainly tough. Please get away. Uh-oh. Eat the fire. Whoa. Hit, dodge. Hit, dodge. Ooh, that was it. That looks so cool. Burn these fucking things. Excellent. These things are serious bad news. Even though this doesn't actually mean much to burn. Oh, brown armor die. Cool. No thanks. Oh, hello.
A knight's plate armor and some bones. Gareth's remains. These them. Wonder why the armor came apart. Magic? Or he just fall from a height?
Well, now I can return to the tree with Gareth's bones. This should help make this go better. So apparently the game now thinks I humbled the witch into helping me. Panther, back it up, dude. Yeah, I'm not worth. Nom nom, chicken, chicken, chicken. Alright, Roach, come on. This is taking too long.
How cement to live?
That's it, Roach.
How cement to live. Alright, Mr. Tree. Let's see if I can do this the right way. Hello, Jacob. Let's try this again.
So, you met the witch. You must have. What did you learn?
I know how to lift the curse.
I can lift the curse, free her, by performing a ritual, making a sacrifice of her kerchief and Gareth's remains. But we gotta start at the right time.
Alright.
Chop as much.
Alright, so this is all the same. Alright, so now this should go better.
I'll chop.
My turn. No, I don't.
Alright. Sorry, I know I'm skipping, but we did literally just see this.
Look your last to the world's four winds. From the south, not a word. From the east, no cry is heard. From the north, silent sighs. From the west, peer hollow eyes.
Bum, bum,
Cease
bum.
your vigil, dead he lies.
Jogging around the big bleeding tree.
Hear me, you. Behold a kerchief, proof of your love for another.
Okay. So now we get the Wraith Green.
Behold, a bone of he to whom you offered your love.
Ah. No evil green.
Gareth, my Gareth, he shall never return.
No, he won't.
Is his love for me gone? Did he stay true?
No. She doesn't even
Gareth
know that.
remained faithful to the end of his days.
I'm not gonna
The
tell
time comes that I depart. I've waited too long. I've suffered too much. And now I wish to go.
Farewell, milady.
I thank you, stranger. And you, my knight. I thank you for speaking to me, for standing vigil at my feet.
Aw. This is a much happier ending. Oh, look at the top of the fire.
I did not think it would end this way. I hoped we could revive her, but I guess it was not to be.
We did what we could, man.
We did all we could.
You did well. Here, your pay. And the book is yours as well.
What?
Thanks.
The book you already
Take
gave
care of
me?
yourself.
So long,
Which I would have
Richard.
gotten to keep anyway.
I must think. Put this straight in my head.
Woo! Now we did the good guy way. Ba-ba-da-ba-dee-ba-day. And now we get to meet Regis.
Faster.
Alright. Hey, Regis, we kind of have some new stuff, you know. Ready to rock and roll. Got the sword of the lady in the lake and all that. No biggie. I'm just awesome. Oh, you jerk, Roach. I'm just looking for a sign, but oh, it looks so cool. God, I love Toussaint. Oh, it's so pretty. Look at it. The blues. Oh, it's awesome. The sky is pretty today. I love throwing that reference in that almost no one gets. Why? Geralt, there was no reason to slow down, you jerk. I'm sure I'm missing a bunch of signs, but who really cares? Riding is just fun in this game. Am I crazy? I actually thought I just heard someone cry help. Huh. Okay. Well, we're back at the tourney grounds, which means we're near a flag. Hello, everybody. Yikes. That lady sure was freaking out. Bippity-boppity-boo. Oh, you jerk. What is that? Oh, vineyard infestation. Huh. I totally didn't remember seeing that symbol. Come on, Roachy. No, back that way. Our friend the vampire picked the worst place to meet. The Scarlet Cardinal Inn. Oh no, you went the wrong way again, Roach. Oh, come on.
Go, go.
Go, go. Oh, God. Get off, please, Geralt. Roach. Ooh, excuse me. Alright, in we go. Can we please... Thank you. Loved accounting tables. That was the death of her. Huh.
Regis! Damn it. Locked. No way I got the place wrong. This is
Oh,
it.
let me
Gotta
guess.
be.
Go upstairs and
another
find a way
around
around
here.
past all the monsters. Find a way into the crypt. It certainly has nothing to do with the other entrance over here. Oh, you fucking... Oh my god. Oh my god. Whoa! 2, 3. Oh, fuck you. Look at it glow. That's cool.
Kick you more eggs. Need to incinerate these to ash.
Yeah, boy.
It's so stench.
Any more eggs? Oh, hello. Oh, you didn't like that, huh? Excuse me again. Goodness. I'm assuming you didn't like that I did that, huh? Oh, I think I might have burned out an infestation, it seemed to indicate. Yeah, I know I'm going the wrong way. Here we go.
Agreed to meet a vampire at a cemetery. How much more cliché can you get?
Nothing comes readily to mind.
Could have left the door unlatched.
What of my privacy? I value it rather deeply. Unmolested, especially by unwanted guests, that's my preferred state. Besides, I knew you'd find a way to get in.
Yeah,
True
really.
enough. Need to find your friend. I'm hoping you'll agree to help.
I shall do whatever's in my power. Yet what you want or even need must matter little. What matters is what Dettlaff wants. If he does not wish to be found, you will not find him. Ever. End of story.
Come on. Gotta be some way.
Geralt, is your armor spikier than before?
Vampires can evade detection by the senses, and no divination magic works on us. Even the most precise megascope would be useless.
And this? Could this help?
The hell is that? His hand.
Wherever did you get that?
Off one of the beast's victims, found by a bend in the river. Body was chopped in pieces. 3 of those pieces were hands. Hand with the ring seemed the odd one out. Abruxa had taken an interest in it.
Oh boy.
It's Dettlaff's hand, without a doubt. It will do splendidly.
What do you want the hand for?
The hand. What do you plan to do with it?
You've heard of Kovinaris' theory of tissue memory retention.
Rings a distant bell. Read about it in Alchemia Oblitera. There's a copy at Kaer Morhen, tattered, nearly disintegrated. But if memory serves, Kovinaris never managed to prove it worked.
Huh.
He did prove it, just never managed to publish his findings. He and I corresponded, you see, after we became friends. Thus, I know he completed his research and performed the first tests.
Of course. Thank goodness.
It's complicated. So, without delving into details, it is possible to use any piece of tissue to reconstruct what a whole body experienced.
That seems
How's
nuts.
it work? We need any special equipment?
We must brew a decoction which Kovinaris gave a rather poetic name, resonance. Once imbibed, it sends one into a trance similar to that induced by narcotics.
Oh boy.
This triggers visions of events linked to strong emotions experienced by the tissue's owner. Picture it as dreaming a fragment of someone's life.
Any chance we might see what Dettlaff was doing just before he lost his hand?
Indeed. Though I also hope resonance will reveal the location of Dettlaff's hideout.
Might help. What's the ring?
Ring's pretty intriguing. Made of no metal I've ever seen. And the ornamentation.
It comes from our home, where we lived before the conjunction of spheres.
Holy
It's
shit,
actually
really?
mine. I received it from a dear old friend.
You're
You might
that
call him
old?
a humanist. He saw us vampires as guests here, guests who owe their hosts, meaning you humans and the elder races, respect.
Respect? Meaning not to treat us like cattle to be slaughtered for food?
Precisely. And the reason why I, in turn, gave it to Dettlaff. To remind him of the ideals my old friend championed.
Huh. Can't you just summon him?
Can't you just summon Dettlaff? You're both hired vampires. There's gotta be a way.
If I'm to be entirely candid, there is indeed one. But believe me, we will be better off never availing ourselves of it. It is a last resort. Absolutely.
Okay.
Last resort? The hell? Why?
There is a being who can summon Dettlaff. Possesses the authority, even the power, to force him to appear in a given place. The very act of contacting this being Well, it's akin to walking a slack line extended over a chasm filled with molten lava. An exercise as perilous to me as it would be to you. A risk I'm unwilling to take. I beg you, let's do it my way. It will be both quicker and easier.
Okay.
Covenarius spent half his life proving his theory. Wild guess. Making a dose of resonance won't be easy.
You guessed correctly. In addition to Detlav's tissue, we shall need a powerful occipital lobe stimulant. Effectively a poison, to make one susceptible to visions.
Of course.
Well, got a few ingredients to choose from. Unfortunately, all are pretty
Oh,
rare.
boy.
There's
Alcohol.
Mamoon glands, but closest ones I know of are in Vizima. A spotted white saliva would also serve, but they were cold to extinction over a century ago. Could go with a kobold's eyes, but the creatures are sentient. Rather not gouge
Alcohol.
one's eyes out.
Given that we lack the time to sleuth this out ourselves, permit me to summon some help.
What? We're just gonna leave the hand? That seems risky. Oh no. See, this is why. Oh, the door's open now. How interesting. What, do you speak Raven now? Something's up.
What was that?
A raven? Rather a common sight at this latitude. Very intelligent fowl. I asked him to look for the creatures you mentioned. Him and his brethren.
Oh,
Perhaps they'll
okay.
find one in the area, and I would hazard that a flock of ravens will spy any said creature faster than a solitary witcher would. With all due respect to your skills, my friend. It will
Probably.
take them some time, nonetheless. So, perhaps you'd care for a snifter of mandrake.
Let's drink.
Rarely say no to a snifter.
Sadly, this is but a weak infusion rather than a proper distillate.
Even better. I remember your mandrake hooch. Made people say things they'd have rather kept to themselves.
Now, what could Geralt of Rivia prefer to keep to himself?
Set up.
So, think you've set a nice little trap for me? Sorry. Want to get me to confess? Gonna have to try harder.
I love a challenge. In that case, my ears are cocked. What must I do?
How about you get the ball rolling? Reveal one of your secrets.
Oh God.
Vampires.
More bro
intriguing
time.
creatures, must lead fascinating lives.
Anything in particular interest you?
Where have you been? What have you been doing,
Curious
man?
what you did after you were reborn.
As I'm sure you can surmise. At first, I was thoroughly absorbed with recovering. As it is, I've still not recovered completely. Yet I was so weak the first year that I could not stand nor move on my own. Detlef bore my weakness bravely, showed great patience. If not for him, I wouldn't be here, and I'd have regenerated far slower. Once I could at last stand unassisted, I set off for Bruges, for my one-time home of Dillingen. There I led the peaceful life of a rural healer and surgeon, enjoying my neighbours' respect and, in fact, constituting the exact opposite of the monstrous vampire the populace imagines.
Bruges, you say? Rebirth make you sentimental?
Is that where they
Perhaps a
were in
dash.
the books?
But what of you? Where have you been? Ever find your Cyrilla?
Ha 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 ha. I need a drink.
Back then, yeah. But we parted again soon after. And when the time was ripe, she came back. Defeated the Wild Hunt together.
Ooh. Seems I certainly missed quite a bit while I was absent.
True enough. But it's a conversation we'll have another time. Need to know more about you now.
What's it like being dead?
Gotta ask you the big question. What everyone wonders about. What happens after death?
You wish me to tell you if the human belief in the gods is well founded? Well, that I do not know. We vampires differ exceedingly from you humans. Our matter, that of which we are composed, can exist without form. We require neither a heart, nor a brain, nor air to breathe.
So
But were you
weird.
dead?
As humans understand death, yes.
Feel anything? understand anything?
It's rather hard to explain. I felt something very unsettling. Something I cannot even name, for I did no reasoning. Only after rebirth did I begin to understand that what I had felt was cold and unimaginable fear. If not for Detlef, I might have drowned in an eternity of icy terror.
Jeez. Well, that sucks.
Can't have been alive then. Sheesh. Experience like that must be vicious.
Indeed, it's hard to compare to anything I know. Yet you are aware we don't see death as you do. The way you cling to life, we find it entirely peculiar. You are mortals, ergo it's a foregone conclusion. You will die. It's but a question of time. Thus, I often find myself wondering why you try so very hard. To die at 20 years, 40, even 100, what's the difference? They're all but the blink of an eye.
Oh, that's
Depends on
sobering.
your point of view. Man who's got 1,000,000 crowns to spend can't possibly understand one who's only got 20.
Very true. One's outlook can indeed change much.
How are you handling
Got a
abstinence?
new life, new body. That give you a new start, blank slate.
Starting all anew is a very broad concept. What exactly do you mean?
Your blood addiction, say. Wondering if your body's the same, if it still remembers. Maybe if you drank now, you wouldn't get hooked.
All addictions are a form of slavery. Re-addiction's not a risk I'm willing to take, just to test a hypothesis about corporeal regeneration and whether propensities carry over.
Fair enough. Curiosity, that's all. Sorry.
Not to worry, Geralt. Curiosity is a natural reaction under the circumstances, apart from which I've always valued that trait in you.
Oh, thanks, bud.
Always fascinated me the way vampires can regenerate. A hand growing back is one thing, but Detlef recreating you out of a wet smear? Something else entirely.
That's pretty wild,
A
dude.
difficult and laborious process, but one that's possible, as my presence proves. But I've heard you too had quite the adventure. They say you lost your memory.
I did.
For a bit, but Triss helped me get it back. Actually, pretty damn lucky I only had amnesia.
Yes, you humans are rather buggered in those terms. To strip you of life is, well, it's just plain easy. I've always pitied you in that regard.
Thanks.
We vampires are much harder nuts to crack. If a member of another race kills one of us, we can be reborn with a living higher vampire's help.
Huh.
However, if one of our own strikes the deadly blow, death is permanent. There can be no rebirth. One of the chief reasons why vampires long ago swore never to fight one another.
Interesting. Sure.
All right, give you one question. What do you want to know?
One question to ask one as fascinating as you, Geralt. Cruel parsimony, I'd say, but I shall do my best to make it count.
Damn it, our allergies coming back.
If you were to die and be reborn as I was, in your new life, would you choose to be a witcher?
See, Regis.
I don't know what the correct answer is, but I think Geralt would.
Doubt I'd know how to be anything else.
Ever tried?
See, you're determined to get an answer, to find out if I like being a witcher. Just refuse to ask directly, as always.
Geralt saw right through his old bud. That's great.
I like being on the path. I like picking up a lead, a trail. I like the tension right before a fight. And nothing gets my adrenaline flowing like battling a beast. Even gotten used to people treating me like a freak, an outcast. Yeah, not something I think about much, but I like being a witcher.
Thank you for being honest. Honesty is an attribute of the truly brave, and thus a privilege of the very few.
Still no sign of your winged friend. Sure it understood what you wanted?
Dead certain. Let's wait a bit longer. It'll return soon, don't doubt that for a moment.
Huh. I think Geralt would give up being a Witcher, but I don't think he... I don't know. There's so much shit, though. There is a lot of bad. I don't really know.
ever vigilant, even in his sleep. Quite vampire-like, in fact. Are you absolutely certain they don't administer a few of our genes during the trial of the grasses?
Not as far as I know.
Far as I know, none. Now what you got for me?
You were right. No kobolds or mamoons for miles around.
Knew it.
Allow me to finish. You see, there's this spotted white. It haunts an abandoned residence in the Caraberta woods.
Interesting.
Impossible. My brethren hunted down every last spotted white before I was born.
Then it seems you must revise your knowledge of spotted whites. For somehow this one managed to survive your brethren's onslaught.
Interesting.
It seems I know this home it haunts. Recall a tale about it. Locals believe the place cursed. Perhaps that's how the white survived entirely unmolested.
Even though witchers usually go for that kind of place.
Know anything else about this curse?
I don't recall much in particular. Really don't attach much importance to such things. It was mentioned to me as an anecdote, no more.
Come on, search your memory. Something, anything could be important.
I believe it had a relation to hunger, or, perhaps greed, rapacity. Someone was punished for something...
Textbook definition of a curse, pretty much.
Sorry, Geralt, I try not to clutter my mind with the details of every far-fetched tale I happen to hear.
That's fair.
What are your thoughts?
A specimen of a species thought long extinct, and a curse in one place. That a coincidence, or are they related?
Ah, professional curiosity. Personally, I've nothing against you delving into this dilemma, but please remember we need the white's saliva. Nothing beyond
Hey, I
that.
told you that. I know. Anything else about the white?
Whites rarely appear in the woods, even less likely to find them in abandoned human homes. They inhabit remote wildernesses, old abandoned cemeteries.
What's your point?
This might not be a spotted white after all. Your little helper might have made a mistake.
Yeah, how would
I
the
sincerely doubt
raven
it.
know?
Ravens are devilishly intelligent creatures, and they've highly developed observational skills.
What exactly did they observe?
The area around the estate, it's covered in spoons.
Spoons.
What?
Spare me the skeptical smile. I'm but the bearer of this news. Or perhaps this spotted white is a hoarder. Or the spoons
What?
are somehow related to the curse.
Well, this'll be fun. Time to visit.
Let's do this. Start making your decoction while I go get some saliva from that white. Uses it in its brews.
If you imagine the white, we'll simply sell you some.
Worst case scenario, I'll bring you its salivary glands. They ought to do as well.
For a moment there, I imagined you asking the white to spit into a vial. Quite amusing as a thought, but the salivary glands will do fine indeed.
So, see you later.
Yep.
Yes, till later. I shall start by perusing some tomes.
Tomes? Thought you were gonna make this decoction.
We require one last ingredient. Alas, obtaining it could prove a trifle toilsome. Thus I hope to identify a suitable alternative.
All right. Good luck.
And to you, my friend.
Oh, boy.